Hey guys, I'm back. It's the after hour. Well, what do we call this? The after hour show. Yeah, that's it. Uh, I got a little notification. Guys, y'all lit up the chat. Thank you so much. Got a notification that I've received 100 messages on chat, uh, which is pretty cool. So I am now drinking mostly water. Um, but yeah, it is 10:12, which means I went a full hour before I had any more to drink. Other than the shot at the closing shot at the end of the show. Um, so there you go. So what y'all think? I'm not exactly a spicy foods guy. I like spicy food. I live in Texas for God's sake. It's uh, spicy food, good food, capital of the world. No, well, probably not capital of the world, but it is. Oh shit, we're on Twitter and Twitch, aren't we? Yeah, we're on all the mediums. Okay, cool. Cheers, Twitter and Twitch. And this is the post show, the after show, the after hour, if you will. Uh, go back to my live camera feed, and I can move me up. No, I can move this down. Uh, come on, where's it at? There it is. So that's there. See, it says right there below me, after hours. That's us. Uh, change my shirt, change my hat. Uh, we're officially in the post show. So yeah, what'd y'all think of the spicy one chip challenge? I'm not exactly much of a super spicy foods guy. I like my food spicy. Usually, there's a little bit of heat still here. I can feel it a little bit in the front here, just under the cookie duster there, a soup catcher. Uh, there's a little bit on the front right here. I gotta take my contacts out later. That's probably not smart. Uh, um, but yeah, I'm not much of a super duper spicy foods guy. I like my gumbo. I like my red beans and rice. I like my jambalaya. Uh, shit, I put Tabasco on my eggs in the morning. Put that shit on everything. But habanero is probably about as hot as I go as far as spicy foods go. Spicy peppers, probably. Uh, and even that, it's in certain doses. It's not like I'm gonna sit there and eat habaneros just like rah, rah, rah. That's not my thing. Um, but that's just how it'll go. If anybody wants to join me, by the way, I can make a link. Uh, say so in chat. I'll put up a link. And you will be welcome to join me if that is what you wish to do. Um, and then we'll switch over the live camera to Zoom link, and we'll go that route. They're still a little spicy. Every time I swallow, there's a little something back there. There's not much. It's clearly not the same as it was earlier, an hour ago, when it was just like full on fire hose. This is more like this is more like when your dog was sleeping in your bed and you go to bed and that part of the bed is still warm type of heat. It's kind of like that. And these lights are glaring at me. I'm going to go with these. We go with these for the after hour. Will that work? That'll work. Yeah. So it's kind of like that. Like there was a hot thing going on, and now it's not there anymore. Or like when you touch the pavement after you lit off a bunch of fireworks. That's kind of what this latency is like. It's not really. It's just a reminder of what was. It's not. Uh, Cheers, Moose Cow. Welcome back. Welcome back to the after show. So I was just saying, like, there's still some heat back there, but this isn't anywhere near what it was going on earlier. This is more like the warm spot in your bed after your dog got up and moved, or the heat on the pavement. in the street when you were lighting off fireworks. Like the fireworks are done, but you go and you touch the ground, and oh, this is where they were. That's kind of how it feels. That's what it reminds me of. But yeah, I mean it's not that bad, and it's clearly not bad anymore. And it was pretty bad. I mean, not unbearably bad, but it was super hot. It was definitely that. You spicy guys, the spicy, you heat seekers, whatever. I don't know what are they? Chili heads? Is that what they call them? People go out and seek out the heat, seek out the hot scorpions and whatnot. See, I was hoping I'd be on with I'd have Phil on for the show tonight, but we couldn't. We just couldn't quite work out the logistics of getting him on the show. Um, so it just didn't work out that way. Here's my championship banner. I put that here. Where can I put that? Can I? I wonder if I can hang it. Hang on a second. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I don't have any tape. I don't have any tape. I don't have any glue. I don't have any sticky stuff. Do I have anything in here? Nope. In here? Nope. Do I? No. This is some good internet, isn't it? Woo! Uh, uh, Duolingo just reminded me to do my French lesson. Oh, I know what I got. Hang on. Be right back. All that work and you can barely even see it. uh, Goodness. I should just hold it up periodically. Thank you very much. It's Cindy, I believe, Hunt for Heat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, I was basically just going to pop on for the after hour for 5 or 10 minutes or 20 minutes or however long. Just say, hey, thank you, chill out, and relax. See if anybody want to talk about anything in particular, and if not, um, any ideas? Here's a good one. Anybody got any ideas for guests for later this year? Because I'll probably take a week or so off for the show in November. Uh, my Thursday shows are going to get challenging and problematic because I'm going to be on the road doing sales uh, for a lot of November and December. And it's really tough to do a show that's live streamed when you're in a car traveling between Wichita Falls and Dallas. So, ideas for guests would be fun. I'm going to start probably queuing up guests for if I don't go on a hiatus. I'll start queuing up guests for October or for November and December next week sometime. And I'll probably try and record a lot of these shows early. That's what I've done for all the shows for the remaining of this month, except for Slade's. Slade wanted to do his show live, so we're going to do that show live on the 29th. Yeah. So that's how we're going to do it. Any ideas? I mean, hell, Cindy, Monica, I get you guys on. Monica, you're a hell of an artist. I'm still sweating. Still sweating over here from the heat. But part of it is just, it's warm in here. But part of it is definitely the heat. I mean, there's definitely some spice working on my forehead there. Um, So yeah, any ideas? I'm down. I got Phil Plate, the bad astronomy guy. Soft confirm for February or March. He's working on a couple of projects. He said he's a absolutely fascinating guy. Smart as hell. Uh, the poster fell. Hang on a second. 1 second. Chill. I'm gonna go get this poster. See if I can retrieve it from behind my. Every time I touch this thing, it falls. I don't know what the hell that was. There. Nope. Hmm. Screw it. It'll show up. Any hoodle. That's just how it'll have to be. Um, that's it for the after hour show, guys. It's been a long, long, long 3 days. Uh, what's this one? Yeah, yeah. So I have to move the flag every time I touch that thing. I swear, every damn time I touch this thing. You know what? We got this. We got this. There it is. All right, make this work. Make it work. Stay. Ugh. So that flag was made by a buddy of mine named Troy Moore. Uh, Twitter handle is Moefoe. He can make those uh, cedar plank flags for you. He does American flags. He does. You just hold it like this. He does American flags. He can do your Texas flag. He can do any other state flag, I presume, if you're into that sort of thing. Um, cooking with Old Humble. Hmm. I could do a cooking with Old Humble. Uh, Crutchfield Cooks. I was thinking we could do something like that with Crutchfield, but uh, that it's not a really good format. Doing a Zoom show with somebody who's actually cooking is not a good idea. But I could do a cooking with Old Humble where, well, see, here was the when I originally thought of doing a cooking show, it was going to kind of be me trying to cook and just like fucking it all up and then ordering pizza or going to the store and getting like Chinese food or we did some brief cooking shows with my 9-year-old early in the quarantine, where it was cooking with, he's lefty, so it was cooking with, uh, okay, back up one step. When we travel, we use travel handles. So I'm Oats, my lovely wife is Honey, my boys are Lefty and Logic. So we were going to do a cooking show with Oats and Lefty. Cooking with Oats and Lefty is what it was called. Nice and simple, easy to do. Lefty doesn't eat food. He doesn't like food like normal people like food. Lefty likes food that's cheese and bread and leftover parts of cows and pigs. So he basically eats grilled cheese sandwiches and hot dogs, sausage, grilled cheese sandwich, hot dog, sausage. Eats hamburgers. That's not leftover parts of cows, but basically it's ground chuck. It's not great meat. That's pretty much what he eats. So we were going to do this show, and it was kind of funny. We recorded this one episode, and it was live on Facebook, and it was the episode was a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm like, Lefty, how do you cook a grilled cheese sandwich? He said, first you need a grill. I'm like, okay, we got the grill. What else? Sandwich and bread and cheese. Like, do you put pepperoni in your grilled cheese sandwich? No. Why not? Because it's grilled cheese. Okay. Do you put Broccoli in your grilled cheese? Nope. Why? Because it's grilled cheese. Okay, so there you go. Grilled cheese. What do? Flip it, cook it, burn it, grill it, throw it on a plate. What else do you put with it? Nothing. Why? Because it's grilled cheese. That was the whole joke for the whole 15 minutes or 10 minutes, however long we did it. And then we did another one that was a cheese quesadilla. Like, what else do you put in your cheese quesadilla? Nothing, Dad. It's cheese and quesadilla, and you're done. Do you do pickles? No. I mean, that was the joke. Um, that was the joke, and it just kind of went on like that, and then we were done. And then we only did those two shows: grilled cheese and cheese quesadilla. And then nothing ever really came of it because kind of lost interest. Let's see, make a whole meal cocktail. Now that would be cool, like a slow food cooking show. Uh, a slow food cooking show where all of the courses, cocktail, the pre-game cocktail or the pre appetizer type of cocktail, the pre-meal cocktail, the appetizer, the food, the dessert, uh, different drinks to go with different courses. I mean, that could be. I mean, that could be. I don't know. I don't know if I could do a series of that, but I could definitely do a couple of episodes. Do a beef show and a chicken show. And get together with a real. We have a 5-star restaurant here in Humble called Chez New. I could hook up with those guys and do an actual damn meal with those guys because they make some food. Their food is just damn. They make the kind of food that when you eat it, you get pregnant. Like just for the food. I mean, not even. We're not even talking like the post game uh, celebration of what a hell of a meal you just had with your lovely partner. We're talking like they cook the food and you put it in like a hot box or whatever, and you put it in your car and you deliver it. You've got to be careful and warn people when you drive through the neighborhood because it will make them pregnant because it's that good. Uh, Damn, they make good food. I miss going places and doing things. I hate quarantining. It sucks. Trying to be responsible and not get everybody sick. Fucking shit, this sucks. But soon, and for the rest of our lives, we'll be able to go out and do things and see people and have fun and experience stuff. Uh, Probably, my hunch, if I had to guess, I'd say it would be around April-ish. April, April-ish, when things start getting back to normal-ish. Uh, we'll basically be coming out from under our uh, masked and quarantined rocks and heading to Easter services for the first time in 2 years. Most of us heading to Easter services for the first time in 2 years in person, seeing our friends, seeing our families, and people outside of our quarantine being able to go out and hang out in public again for the first time. Uh, Folks I hadn't seen in a year. Uh, Damn, that'd be nice. Can't wait for that. Uh, It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. That's my hunch. Mid-April, sometime next year. Um, we'll have a. Uh, I don't even know if we'll have a vaccine by then, but hopefully people will be doing what they need to do between now and then and not just show up at April and go, gosh, we really need to be going outside and be like, what were you doing in February? Going outside without a mask and doing stuff and licking doorknobs and whatever. Like, well, that's why we can't fucking go out in April, you dumb idiot. You were licking doorknobs in February and now we're still stuck inside. Quit licking doorknobs. That's what I'm saying. Don't lick doorknobs. Doorknobs are not there for licking. They're bad for you and they taste like jelly, but not the good kind of jelly, like the disinfectant jelly, and it's gross. Anywho, but yeah, this was that was a long little side road there, wasn't it? But yeah, doing the cooking show, like a civilized sit down white tablecloth type of meal. I miss having slow cooked meals too. Doing a braised beef, mm, slow roasted pork, parsnips and carrot medley, mm, mashed potatoes, brown gravy that's just spiced enough but not too spicy. Mm. a little old fashioned before for it. Oh, that dude, a pecan pie old fashioned as a appetizer for a braised pork loin with mashed potatoes and a green vegetable medley. Mm, that's some shit there, baby. The dessert would be uh what's that kind of a fruity dessert? So I'd go with the buckle, the blackberry. No, 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 no. For the dessert, it would be pecan pie because the pecan pie old fashioned would be the foreshadowing for dessert, and then the dessert would be pecan pie a la mode. Oh yeah, damn, I'm hungry. That'd be some good stuff, wouldn't it? Oh baby, oh you got me thinking. Uh, Slow roasted pork barbecue. Yeah, I mean the parking lot at the distillery is a gravel parking lot, and across the street is kind of an empty lot. We could do an open pit pork roast, whole pig roast at the distillery. Damn, that'd be good. Y'all hungry yet? Oh, baby, that would be some stuff. And I know a company that does that sort of thing. That's called uh, Little Kitchen here in Houston, and they do that sort of thing. That's the kind of food that they make. They come out and they do catering, and they'll throw down the whole roasted pig in an open pit. Mm, 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 baby, damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to do stuff like that. Uh, but that's pretty much all I got for tonight, guys. It's been a fun after hour. Um, yeah, that's what I'm here for. Get those creative juices flowing. Anyway, so yeah, that may be the first meal. I need to write that down. I got to go grab my notebook. Hold on. Okay, so we'll do. I got to write this whole cooking show down. This whole cooking show idea where we talk about. You know what? Come to think of it, I could make one meal a series of 15 or 20-minute shows of where we talk about each part of the meal. So the whole meal would be like an hour long show in four parts for each meal. Yeah, in 3 or 4 parts. That could be fun. That could actually be really, really neat. And Cindy, you're going to have to make your way down here to Houston and participate in this meal because you can't go ahead and toss these ideas out and then be all like, "Yeah, I'll just watch it. I'm not even going to try it." No, you got to come down here. You got to hop on your horse or go kart or steamer ship or whatever the hell you travel on. Uh, Grab the stagecoach. Make your way down here. Uh, uh, yeah, make your way down here. I guess they have airplanes there too. So whatever, you got to make your way down here, and then uh, sit down and we'll have that. We will eat that meal. And I know some cooking guys. I know the little kitchen guys. I know Crutchfield cooks. We could do um, dog sled, whatever it takes. Planes, trains, and automobiles. You could sell shower curtain rings along the way if that's what it takes. And then get down here and yeah, I mean, consider yourself invited to the first Old Humble slow meal. Um, that would be cool. Yeah. And yeah, and every, at the end, okay, so we're going to start in on the next course, and then we close and then we open it up. So what are you cooking? Yeah, okay, so this is what we did. That would be awesome. Yeah. All right. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages, this has been the Old Humble After Hour episode. What the hell episode is this? 8? Episode 8. Cindy's going to come down in her dog sled and visit with us when we make our first slow cooked meal, our first slow meal at the distillery, uh, where we discuss the different aspects of food and how food is a, and that's the damnedest thing about it. Food is a hell of a social event. Eating food with friends, with family, uh, it is a hell of a social event, and that is one of the benefits of this fucked up time we live in. Is we've had more sit down meals with our family because everything's slowed down. We're not spending 2 hours in the car going to a job that we hate in the office that we hate. We can just walk into the other room and go to the job that we hate because we're working from home. Uh, but that gives us more time to sit down as a family and do things. I mean, we've watched more movies together as a family over the last 6 months, even after school started. We just finished watching a movie today. We're breaking into two parts. Uh, and by the way, the X-Men universe is not nearly as good as the Avengers universe. It's good, but it's not as good. We're two movies in, and it's just like, so much promise, and just so much promise, but so much crap too. Um, oh yeah, I forgot about another show that we're going to be doing at the distillery. An actual show of tracking the build out of the tasting room. So the tasting room build out, the cocktail corners, the live from Old Humble Distilling Company, the live from shows. We'll probably call those Tuesdays live or something like that. Um, Smoked applewood onions on tacos. Hmm. Wow, that's a good idea. Smoked applewood onions. Now, also early in the pandemic, when bread was short, I jumped on the bread making bandwagon. I didn't make sourdough. I made regular bread in our bread maker, seasoned it up a little bit, did some stuff with it. We did a cheddar bread. We love cheese in this family, by the way. Did a cheddar bread, did a cinnamon bread, did just a plain old white bread. Um, the guy who decided that it would be a great idea to make a shit ton of bread and put it in bags and sell it to people in grocery stores fresh every day was a genius, because making bread is a pain in the ass. I am so glad I don't have to do that in order to feed my family. I am so glad if we run out of bread, I can run down to the corner and grab a loaf of bread and bring it home, because making bread, if you want to eat bread, if you want toast with your breakfast, you have to buy a fucking time machine, go back to yesterday and remember to make bread last night, because that shit takes 8 hours. It takes forever for it mixes the loaf, it rises and then it rests and it does the stuff and then it cooks and then it cools, and God, it is a pain in the. I mean, yeah, if homemade bread can taste good, especially like making soda bread for dinner. When you can just like whip it together and you don't have to wait for it to rise and stuff like that. You feel like a damn hero when you walk into somebody's house. They don't have dinner bread, and you just kind of go in their pantry and you go, "Yeah, you got bread," blip blip blip, and you come out with an armful of stuff and you sit down and go, "Give me 10 minutes," and bam, 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 you make the bread, throw it in the oven. 15 minutes later, y'all are eating garlic bread with your spaghetti because they had the parts and you know what you're doing. But just a loaf of regular white or wheat bread, when you make it yourself, I have yet to figure out how to make it as light and fluffy and tender and delicious as the bread that I can just walk down to the corner and buy. Because I mean, homemade bread is great. You toast it, you put it, and it has just a ton of flavor. You toast it, you put the honey on it, you eat it. It is delicious. It is fantastic. It's delicious. But I don't know if it's worth the effort because I don't know if it's that much more delicious than the bread that's already there and it's cheap and it's available and it's affordable and it's already there. Is it worth 8 hours to make bread that's marginally better? For some people, yes. For me, well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not. And don't get like there's a DeLorean factory right down the street. We've got time machines, but no, I do not want to go back to yesterday and make bread. Some things it's just not quite worth it. I mean, I'm just saying. Um, keep my starter. Oh, it's the sourdough loaf. Yeah. Um, but anyway, that's my minor rant. It's not that big of a deal because there's bread. I mean, I can make sausage too, but why would I? Because sausage is available. I mean, I don't have to. Yes, yes. Opening up, and now with stuff like brownies, it's not really that hard to assemble the dry ingredients and truly make brownies from scratch. Uh, the although I think for most people, the things that they have at home to make brownies from scratch are not going to be remarkably more fresh than the things that they buy in the store to make brownies from Duncan Hines. Plus, you can customize the brownies that you make home from scratch. You can do all that stuff. Uh, but I mean, come on, for something you eat so frequently as bread. I mean, early in the pandemic, we were eating bread all the time because we have sandwiches 3 times a day. That's what we ate. And there's 4 of us here. So, 2 pieces of bread per sandwich, a couple of sandwiches for usually it's only one sandwich. So that's 8 pieces of bread right there at lunch. And if you have another one for dinner, we like do grilled cheese sandwiches with soup. That's a half a loaf in a day. Boom, just like that, gone. Uh, I mean, we would be making bread all the time, and I guess that's what you do when you make bread at home. You make it all the time, but man, what a pain in the ass. I'd rather just buy 2 loaves. It's $4. Come on, people. Um, yes, biscuits too. That's another one. Biscuits you can make biscuits from scratch. That is just like making soda bread. Soda biscuits from scratch. Soda bread. I mean, that is a simple, easy recipe. You grab 4, what is it? 4 ingredients, 5 ingredients, uh, flour, soda, eggs, oil. That's it. Water maybe, and that's it. You pound that shit together and you throw it on a you put a little flour on the pan, throw it down, pop it in the oven. You have a little round loaf of soda bread or biscuits if you want to roll it out and cut the biscuits. Yeah, that's absolutely what you would do. Um, so the build out of this, what was I even talking about? Building out of the tasting room, cocktail corner, live from the Old Humble, live from the distilling company, live from the oil field, live from the oil patch. Yeah, something like that. We'll probably keep doing the quarantine happy hours, except we'll probably just drop the quarantine and just call it the happy hour. Uh, yeah, so we got a lineup of 1, 2, 3. We got a lineup of 4 shows that we want to do going into the future. We're going to need to upgrade our equipment because this camera is shit. This computer is shit. These lights are shit. Uh, we're going to need to upgrade our equipment considerably. Um, hey, JV Outdoors. Um, glad you made it in. If you caught the earlier show, the actual quarantine happy hour show, I did the 1 chip challenge. It was episode number 60. Episode number 60, 1 chip challenge, and 300 subscriber celebration. Ooh, I did it, champion. Uh, and honestly, it was a piece of cake. I mean, it wasn't even hot. Barely even felt it. Uh, yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit toasty. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit toasty. It tasted a little bit like chewing on a mouthful of nettles, uh, and um, ridiculously hot stuff. Um, And I'm right now. I'm just talking about shows that we have plans for coming up in the. You know what? I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to switch. We're going to do something real quick. I'm going to turn on an ad, and I'm going to switch to my Zoom window. So if anybody wants to join me, I can put the Zoom link in the comments. Give me 1 minute.
Is your bar looking a little ordinary? Is it lacking something awesome? Well, head out to your local liquor store and pick up something extraordinary. Grab a bottle of Old Humble Straight Whiskey or Old Humble Special Reserve. They're clean, smooth, easy drinking whiskeys that taste the way whiskey should taste. From humble beginning to ordinary finish, Old Humble whiskeys are what your bar needs today. Walk tall, be awesome, and drink humble. Old Humble Straight Whiskey and Old Humble Special Reserve. Get yours today.
Yeah, it worked. Little switch of a background there. That's fine. But we're back. Hey, baby. I'm going to adjust this screen a little bit. I don't think you have my audio, though. Do we have audio? I hear audio. I see audio, but I'm not convinced we have audio. Thank you, JV. That was the ad twins from Fiverr. Nice young ladies. It works. So there we go. Here I am. And let's get that feed up. The invitation for the thing. Let's see here if we got the audio working right. Computers, computers, computers. Go with that. Come on. Nope. That. Nope. Hang on 1 second. All right. Close this. There it is. All right, now we got it. There was one button that needed to be pushed, and now it's been pushed, and we're all fully in. All right, if anybody wants in, come join me. Copy that and paste it there. Boom. I think that'll work. Or is that too long to be posted? Let's see how that works. There it is. Yes, JV, you can buy straight from me. I've just figured out how to reduce my shipping costs so that it won't cost $20 a bottle to ship them. The way it'll work is the distillery can't ship it directly to you, but I can sell it to an individual who can then sell it to you in a person-to-person transaction. And the people that I have here that do that promise me that they won't increase the price at all. So it's the price of the bottle is the price of the bottle, and the person-to-person transaction is out of my hands at that point. But shipping, I can get I've got the shipping down to $10 instead of $20, and that's for up to 2 bottles, and we can drop it in the FedEx or one of the approved shipping methods to get it to South Dakota. And I can confirm that shipping amount later on, not at the moment while we're in the show, but later on. So there you go. All right, did I miss anything while I was playing with the technical difficulty shit? Nope, looks like we're all good. So I'm curious to know how your hot chip challenge worked out, JV. Because if that was the thing. The activated charcoal, the texture on it was weird. It felt weird. It was it felt dusty. Not like a regular tortilla chip that feels salty, and it's a little bit salty, but it doesn't feel dusty. This felt dusty, and it felt weird in my fingers. Didn't smell particularly odd. You know, I kind of expected to smell the spices coming off of it, like a curry or even Tabasco, but no, none of that. It was just heat and dust, and that was it. Uh, Anywho, that was how it was. Um, and if we hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, Moose Gal uh, challenged me. If we hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, I need to fix that background. This is the red lounge background. I need to switch it uh, to my. Uh, where is my? There it is. I need to switch that background. I'm going to add a media source real quick. Yeah, just shoot me a message. Shoot me an email. Info at Old Humble Distilling, or find me on the Twitters or Facebooks. And I mean, I'm easy to get a hold of on purpose. I try to be fairly easy. That one. I try to be fairly easy to get a hold of, uh, specifically for those reasons. What happened? No. What happened? What's going on? Relay? No. Did it just? Oh yeah. Okay. That's what it. I see what's going on. More technical stuff here. Come on. It's just not cooperating. It didn't look. Um, hmm. I have lost. I've lost. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Zoom window needs to go this way, I think. No, this way. There it is. Huh. So I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. There's my zoom window, my overlay. But my overlay, I thought I added in a. Oh, I bet it's just waiting on it to refresh. Okay, that's cool. I'm waiting on it to refresh. I can do that. Anyway, so if anybody wants to jump in on the Zoom, feel free. But yeah, what I was talking about, shows that we got coming up. I need to upgrade my camera. I need to upgrade my lights. I need to upgrade my computer setup in order to get all the things I need to do, because we're going to have live shows coming out of the distillery next. I've got bands and comics and burlesque performers coming out of the distillery. Probably early next year is when we'll start those. As well as the build out for our tasting room, the slow series of that every couple of weeks or so, putting out a fresh video, and then uh, doing more quarantine happy hours. Show 65 is the last show that I have planned, but we're going to see how that all comes together. Yeah, if you want to, if you like your buddy, your buddy wants a bottle of Gentleman Jack, but if you like him, I would suggest getting him a bottle of mine. That's a great way to show somebody you like them. I'm just kidding. Gentleman Jack's um, a perfectly good bottle of whiskey. Oh yeah, Moose Gal challenged me to do one of those bags, Pocky bags, because there's a coupon here on it for a $5 off or a free bag of Pocky One Chip Challenge chips, which technically is no longer a one chip challenge because it is a whole bag of them. But if we get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, this is what I told her. We get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I will, um, I will do that. I will eat a bag of, or as many out of that bag as I can, uh, and that is how we will. That is how we will do that. Um, Um, I don't understand what the hell's going on here. Um, my Zoom window. Yeah, I tried to fix the overlay, like this background here. I tried to change it and put in the after hour overlay, but it's not there. It's just the regular one. So my all this setup's gonna be fucked up tomorrow. So anyway, so yeah, if we get 1,000 subscribers, I will sit down with a bag of Pocky One chips probably during an interview with somebody, and I'll just munch on the chips while they're talking, and I'll sit here and just pant and cough and choke on those. Maybe I'll do that while I'm drinking a glass of milk. Um, maybe, who knows? See how that shakes out. Uh, Haunted ghost peppers. Huh. I don't. See. That's just thing. I'm not a chili head. I'm not one of those spicy. What is it? Spicy guys, chili head, whatever the hell they call them. That's not. I don't go chase down the hottest possible things that I could shove into my mouth. But I like spicy foods. I eat. I mean, we're in Houston. We're in Texas. So, we put hot sauce on eggs. That's what we do. Um, so, uh, thanks, JV. I appreciate that. Um, uh, but yeah, I mean, they've got so many damn hot peppers that are out there that are just painful. They're super hot and super painful, and just that's not a hey, welcome back, Monica. It's just not my idea of a good time necessarily. But like I said, if we get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I mean that's a hell of a mark. Getting 1,000 subscribers, and to be able to do it in the next 3 months. I mean, we've done basically June, July, August, September. In 4 months, we've done 250 subscribers. Because basically at the end of May, the beginning of June, I was basically sitting at I think either 25 or 50 subscribers. I can't remember where we were at the end of May. Uh, Something like 25 or 50, somewhere in that neighborhood. So we've done 250 subscribers now in 4 months, at least 250, maybe 275 in 4 months. If we turn around and do another 700 in 3 months, I mean, that would be, I mean, yeah, I'd torture myself for that. Sure, go for it. Um, that means that means we'd be monetized, and then my bands, when they come into the shop at the beginning of next year, that means they'll get paid from any monetization that comes from the videos, or at least uh, they can get a little bit extra pay from the monetization that comes in from the videos. Uh, that'd be a hell of a thing. I'd torture myself for that. I mean, sure, I'd, in fact, I'll probably give away uh, two bottles of whiskey, a hat, and a membership to our Roughneck Social Club if we get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's a, I mean, that's a hell of a feat. That would be something. Um, and we'll just have to see how it goes. Uh, you guys in chat, y'all are cracking me up. I'm glad that we could put together a little forum for y'all to chat and do stuff. That's cool. It's fun. That makes me happy. Um, and yes, the Zoom link is open. Y'all are welcome to jump in and join me. I can I can open this up easily. That'd be just fine. You can come join me in the Red Velvet Lounge for at least a few more minutes until we wrap this shit up. Uh, come on your live stream tomorrow, JV. Sure. Starts at 7 Central. Sure. Yeah. Send me a link. Like I said, info at oldhumbledistilling.com. Send me a link. Friday night. What are we doing tomorrow night? Tomorrow night is normally, since it's Friday night, normally we do pizza and a movie here with the fam. But yeah, I could always pop in and promote my delicious whiskey and the channel and the stuff we have coming up. I've seen your show. I can assume I can pop in a little bit late. The kids will go to bed about 8:30ish. So I assume I can pop in a little bit late and chat with you tomorrow night. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. I'd be happy to pop in. Anywho, um, fishing pole. Oh yeah, yeah. Fishing. Actually, funny you should mention fishing. One of the last times, not the last time. God, this was probably 3 or 4 years ago. Over here at Lake Houston. Lake Houston has a ton of catfish. Great catfishing. If you're a cat fisherman, we were out there fishing. Me and a buddy sitting on a pier at his uncle's place on the lake, and I caught the same damn catfish 4 times. Um, that stupid fucking fish just kept taking the same. It was a stinker bait, and this son of a bitch kept jumping on it, kept jumping on it, kept jumping on it, and finally I took that stupid fish and I flung him, just hucked him out in the middle of the lake as far as I could throw him. And then he finally got the message that he was not welcome at our dock to try and take my bait. And I knew it was the same damn fish because the stupid thing was about yay long. And every time I caught him, he had another hole in his lip from where the hook was because he was stupid. So uh, I like watching your videos. You actually catch fish. At least in the videos you show us, you catch fish. So that's kind of cool. Anywho, um, guys, it's late. I need to go to bed. It is 11 after 11 tonight. It was a pleasure. Thank you for popping in. Cindy, thanks for the idea for the slow meal show. I'm going to see what I can do to turn that into a thing. And of course, you have a seat at the table when we do it because that was a hell of an idea. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages, this has been the Old Humble Distilling Company After Hour, celebrating 60 episodes of the Old Humble Distilling Company Quarantine Happy Hour, celebrating 300 subscribers. Next week, we will be giving away a bottle of whiskey to one of those subscribers. We'll make an extravaganza out of that one, that's for damn sure. What else do we got? Anything? Uh-huh. Yep, that's pretty it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, raise your glass. One last toast for the night. Cheers, everybody. Be awesome. Drink humble. Good night.